Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is the IS8. It's a Russian Tier 9 heavy tank. The map is Swamp. Now, the reason why I decided to make this replay is because I wanted to talk about Swamp and the new map and how it's changed, more so than the gameplay. First of all, this is World of Tanks 9.9. This game was played around July 17th, 2015. I haven't actually played the IS8 very often. I probably have only 15 games in the IS8. One of the things about the map is that, if you hear a noise in the background, that's the garbage truck. One of the things about the map is that the cliffs that you used to be able to snipe with are no longer cliffs. Now you can see to my right, somebody can come right up the slope over here and assault us. Number two, the water is more shallow, so you can go through the water without dying. Number three, it used to be that there was only a little bit of cover at the edge of the map, but they've added some large hilly areas near the edges of the map, so there's a lot more cover. And what tanks are doing now, the new strategy, is they're getting behind these large hills, and all the heavy tanks are now at the edge of the map behind these large hills, and they're not using the little bypasses that were there before. Excuse me. I'm seeing less people sniping near the center of the map. Usually they line up on the hills at the center of the map to snipe, and I don't see that as much anymore.
Where'd they go?
One thing about this map that I've always noticed is that the center area is always hit or miss. It's either that there's a lot of tanks there or there's nobody there. Today it seems like a case where there's nobody there, so it's kind of useless to stick around. That ridge over there usually would have snipers, but not anymore. It's just not that popular anymore.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Although it looks like there was one, in fact.
Target acquired.
Ah! So when you use the auto-aim on a tank like that, you want to hit him when he's going away from you.
Target released.
So that it increases the chance that your shot hits him.
Target acquired. Where'd they go? Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
And I think they added a castle. So those players are actually playing in the castle. And I seem to recall I hit a lot of tanks that were trying to enter the castle. Basically in that position right there, you can hit them as they're driving through.
Ready to fire. Let's find another target. Target acquired. We didn't even scratch
Oh,
them.
it sucks. So you'll note that I'm switching to the higher penetrating rounds.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Target acquired.
Ooh, so pretty.
Penetration.
Nice. 844.
I don't see the target.
One thing about the T95, if you have a T95, and I did play a game in the T95, the T95 is not that fun of a tank to play. It's extremely slow. It takes forever to get to battle. When you're alone, everybody can kill you. You know, if you like playing tank destroyers, maybe you'll love it. But the way to improve your gameplay is to find somebody on your team and ask them to run with you. For example, if there's a lower tier tank a lower tier scout at the beginning of the game, say, hey, instead of scouting around, why don't you run with me, watch my back? And then what happens is you got somebody watching your back and you're watching his back. I did it once with a T-95 and absolutely nobody attacked us. When people see a T-95, they run. And you don't need to be paired up with a high tier tank. You know, you could. It is obviously called platooning, but by platooning I mean you're going to stick with the other tank. So if you do play the T-95 or another slow tank, perhaps like a TOG, it's a wise idea at the beginning of the game to find someone on your team who's either equally slow but a little bit more agile to kind of watch your back, and just politely ask them, hey, will you ride with me? Watch my back. And then you could go into a little bit more dangerous situations.
Permission to engage. Target lost.
That's obviously an example where the tank died very quickly. When it said target loss, I don't know if that was before or after I fired. But firing quickly puts you at an advantage in the game. There's so many times when I hit that button and